Welcome back to the Olive Oil Critic. I am so glad that you are here with me today. I am so excited to be able to share a really rare and beautiful cultivar with you today. This bottle is from OOTOPIA, and that is a estate in Ermione in the Peloponnese in Greece. And the oil that we get to taste today is Manaki, which is a really rare cultivar. They've got about 80 acres and 3,500 trees, and some of those are this beautiful rare variety. Most of the olives that come out of Greece are Koroniki. That's synonymous. Greek olive oil and Koroniki are almost one and the same. Everyone assumes that if you have a Greek oil, it's going to be Koroniki and vice versa because of the abundance of that cultivar grown throughout the region. But Manaki is a rare and beautiful cultivar that's found in the Peloponnese, and I'm so excited to share this specific cultivar with you from OOTOPIA. They work very hard to have a sustainable estate. They give back to their communities. Their mill is close by, and they are working so hard to create really beautiful olive oils to share with the world that aren't just your everyday extra virgin olive oils, that they're really, really special and unique in their flavor profile, their offering, what you can use them with, and just how the trees are grown and created as well. They have such care in all that they do, and that shows up in their bottles. So I'm excited to taste this oil today and see what it's like. All right, let's give it a sniff. Oh, it's so fruity. Very, very fruity. I'm just noticing like unripe plum, almost like an unripe nectarine, even a hint of raspberry. It's very fruity. A hint of grass and also nutty. There's lots of almond in this oil as well, but ripe almond, not necessarily a green almond. This is a very fruity, ripe, fruity oil, at least in aromatics. All right, let's give it a taste. Lots of fresh herbs, hardly bitter. It's very creamy. A hint of floral on the front, maybe like a lemon thyme, um, touch of tarragon, and a beautiful warming peppery finish. And got a touch of cinnamon, like a tickle of that brightness of cinnamon on the back of your palate, as well as lots of black and green peppercorn, but it's not overwhelming. It's just this beautiful warming sensation and that kind of tickle of pepper down the back of your palate. The bitterness is hardly there. There isn't any tannic property to this oil either. It's very creamy, very subtle, but lots and lots of those fruity flavors. That almond really shows up in the mouth. You've got lots of that ripe, chewy, nutty flavor. And again, it's very berry forward, fruit forward in the ripe fruit notes. You can definitely tell the evidence of fresh olive in this oil. It is beautiful. I would love this oil for fish. It'd be delightful with grilled zucchini on the grill, or some patty pan squash would be another use for this oil. It would be great with pastas as well if you wanted to just use simple pastas. The other place I'd love to use this oil is on like just a simple Greek salad because of the aromatics. Using it with fresh ripe tomatoes. I can see some sweet yellow tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumber with a little bit of salt. Some salty feta would be delicious with this oil. You don't want anything too robust to complement those fresh flavors. So that would be a wonderful accompaniment to this oil. The other thing that would be really good is just to use it in a strawberry sauce over vanilla ice cream. I'd be tempted to just put some fresh berries, a drizzle of this, a hint of sea salt on top, and oh, that would be so delicious because it's very fruity forward, very nutty. It would be delightful in an olive oil cake if you wanted to use it for some baking. With some citrus, you can see a blood orange olive oil cake would be amazing with this oil as well. There's just so many possibilities because it's so fruit forward and nutty and chewy and rich and creamy with just that hint of pepper on that back of your palate. It isn't overwhelming by any stretch. This is definitely a delicate oil, a mild oil in its intensity, but the flavors are so present, and the aromatics really match the flavor profile in their intensity, making it really harmonious and quite persistent as well. But the harmony in this oil, the way that it moves from the aromatics through your palate and on the taste buds is really delightful. So I love that they're working so hard. They're achieving their goal of making really incredible olive oils. Utopia is doing wonderful things, and it's exciting to be able to see these rare varietals becoming more present and more available. So I hope you get a chance to try this Manaki one day. It's a beautiful cultivar. Right. Thank you for listening and for sharing these few minutes with me, learning about more fresh olive oil every day.